Hello, well, welcome to Riding the Market. I'm here doing my daily summary for the day. It's been a pretty awful day. Had three losses today, so gave back all the profits I made yesterday, which is a bit disappointing. I had two trades which were fine to take, except that they were losses, and then there was one which was just a silly trade to take, which was also a loss. So pretty bad day in all. Um, but I'll just get into the breakdown of the trades, and then just close my trading for the day and not think about it until tomorrow, or really hopefully ever just forget about it completely. So my very first trade of the day was in the London session. It was a really easy trade to take because we'd come up in the hour before and we'd swept this high. We had this indecision candle followed by a good engulfment candle to the downside. This was a really unlucky trade, so it came down right to one tick away from my take profit. Literally missed my take profit by one tick, and then just reversed on me. So not only did I lose that trade, but I lost essentially the entire trade in drawdown as well. So that's a bit frustrating. But I'm not too fussed about that trade. It's very much a trade that I would take any day of the week. It's a perfect setup for me. And just the fact that it didn't work doesn't mean it was the wrong trade. It just didn't work. So market then pushed up, and then so this is where I made my mistake. It actually formed a double top here, and then started coming down before the session open for New York, and well, doesn't really make it easy when you got such big candles. But yeah, I made a silly mistake here. So this was around where New York opened. So we'd come down, and we had this IFEG which hadn't been tapped at that point, so it was completely unmitigated. So my thought was that we would use it for support and go higher, and I guess I was trying to be a bit cute with the market. And while you can't see it there, we didn't actually tap into it with this candle. We just missed it, and for me, that's not a complete mitigation, or that's what I was thinking at the time. So I essentially put an order here. I'll move it along a bit. I put an order at the IFEG with a stop at the lows immediately. So the price jumped up a little bit at the open, and then just smacked down for a huge candle, completely wiping me out and making me completely sure that I was 100% wrong about my trade idea. If I look at this trade, the only thing I should have done is just not take the open. If I had not taken the open and ignored the first candle, it would have been fine. There were no further trades after that. The only trade that I would have taken is a long hair from this candle with a 50 tick stop. That's after we swept a couple of sell side levels and formed this rejection candle at the low of the day. But that's the only one, and it would have been perhaps a bit risky, but that's the one that I would have taken. The only other option would have been this one, but I don't think this is a valid one. This one was, that's a trade I would have taken if I'd still had an opportunity to trade the market at that point, but yeah, obviously because I've taken my trade and had a loss, I can't really take any more. That's what my rules state at least. Then my next trade, this was again, it was a fine trade. It was just one that didn't work out. So again, we're basing it off inverted bearish fair value gaps at the low of day. So we had this IFEG at the low of day, and when we opened, I'll just delete that because can't really see anything through it. So I expected this level to hold and push higher, but what we did is we came into the perfect entry here, before the session, so like within the lunch session, came into it, tapped into it, and pushed higher. So in my head, that was done. That move down to this level was done, and we should go higher from that point. So I saw this this bearish fair value gap get inverted and entered on that with the stop at the lows and looking for a continuation long, but it just didn't happen. It came back down, back to the optimal entry, and is now pushing up again. So it's just one of those things. Sometimes the market's going to be annoying. Sometimes it's not going to do exactly what you want when you want it. Sometimes it might do what you want, but it'll just be the wrong time, and it will stop you out and trap you like you're trapped longs before. So that can happen sometimes, but the only trade that I'm really annoyed by is the New York Open trade, and kind of the London trade, just because it went to my take profit and missed it by a tick. That was very unlucky, I would say, and just annoying because it essentially doubles my drawdown at that point for that trade. So yeah, that's just one of those things. And well, my dog wants a bit of attention, so I think I would call this summary here. Thanks for watching, if anyone does watch. Bad day overall. I'm down 1,630 plus more in drawdown, so around 2,000. I've probably got around 2,500 left in drawdown. Currently, I'm doing a little test of my strategy, so around a 20 trade test. It's based on one of the books I read. I might do a video on it at some point. So at the moment, we're around 18 trades in, and we're positive, so that's good. We're up 2,000. I keep saying we. I'm up 2,400 after 18 trades. Got 2 trades left, so I definitely will make money on this little test that I've done for myself, and that's a real positive. I think that's great for my strategy and just my understanding of how I'm doing in my trading. I think that's really good. It suggests to me that I could make money long term if I like sort out my issues or like just trade how I have been. So that's really good. But I might make a video on that. I'm a separate one. But yeah, other than that, I'll call it a day here. Thanks for watching. Bye.